Today's recipe is the falafel, the Middle Eastern Syrian recipe that I'm going to share with you so you could enjoy it with your salad and your tahini and yogurt sauce. Let's see that delicious, amazing falafel. It smells so good and it's so crunchy. Of course, later on in the recipe, I'm gonna show you the way I prepare it. So in order to minimize the effect of purine in that wonderful appetizer, so we could enjoy it, all of us. And here are our falafel that are with potato, so they're a bit lighter. Let's go and enjoy them. They're both crunchy and crispy. We dip into that sauce and we enjoy. Let's have a look at the ingredients. We have 300 grams of chickpea that is lightly cooked and 200 grams of fava beans that is again lightly cooked. A handful of fresh parsley and 2 red onions and a handful of coriander fresh. 1 large spoon of cumin and 1 large spoon of coriander seed. Half a spoon of sumac and 1/4 of a spoon of sweet paprika, black pepper and salt. 1 spoon, about 15 grams of baking powder. Many peoples, they do have problems with fava and chickpeas like I do, and I cannot eat it alone, so I have to sort of dilute it, minimize its effect in the recipe. I'm adding about 400 grams of potatoes that I have boiled, and this is optional. If you like it, instead of adding water, I add the juice of 1 lemon and 20 milliliter of olive oil. Into a large bowl, we add our spices, our lemon and our olive oil, the rest of the ingredients, and we blend in a blender until you get really a very thick paste like that. We're going to put it in the fridge overnight. Look at the consistency, you see that? It's sticking on the spoon. Now, the only thing that remains is a spoon of baking powder. We will add that just before we fry and mix it, or before we bake. We need a variety of legumes. We've got tomatoes, green onions, red onions, and radish and turnip pickles. Arabic pita bread, and my secret delicious healthy creamy sauce. I use this in many of my recipes. 1 spoon of salt, about 15 cloves of garlic, yes, a lot of garlic, and 50 to 70 milliliter of Greek olive oil, about 100 grams of Greek yogurt, and 50 milliliter of lemon. Now, the only thing extra that I'm going to add onto that sauce for the falafel is a spoon of tahini, whole wheat tahini. That's the only difference. We start off with our garlic and our olive oil, and then we have to mix extremely well. Off we go. Then we have to drizzle slowly the lemon like that, and then we continue mixing. This is the texture that we get. Now we have to drizzle about 30 milliliter of Greek olive oil slowly. Now look at that amazing texture. We eventually added 50 milliliter of Greek olive oil. Onto that, I'm gonna add my yogurt and continue beating. Now, this is the sauce that we're all used in seeing in my recipe. Look at that. Onto that, I'm gonna add a spoon of tahini and continue mixing. Et voila. This goes into our fridge. Off we go with a large spoon of baking powder or baking soda. Then we need to mix and knead very well, and we shape into round balls. We drizzle lightly, just enough to give that crisp on top of that falafel. We form into round shape and we fry in light oil. It's customary to dip into a plate of sesame like that, into the hot oil. Light frying, it's healthy. Our falafel are ready, we take out. Our falafel is ready, let's enjoy it. It's smelling and looking delicious. Bon appetit.